is up, guys? CINNAStixx here with another gameplay commentary. Today I will be... This guy's right, the server crashed. It was full and we had a lot of guys in here. I came in to do a commentary and it crashed while I was loading into it. So now we got about 10 people. Well, I'm doing the P90 requested by the prototype and in my forum thread. You can see he was like the third to last post requesting the P90. This one, of course, I have the Elite's camo on it. I don't know why, I just do. Wanted to use something different. Of course, I'm using the hollow sight, being that the iron sights I find are really terrible on this weapon. Not only that, high capacity mags. Casket mags I would prefer, being that you only have one magazine to load, so you pretty much have just 2 magazines total, each 50 rounds. So they kept the ammunition the same for the standard, because the P90 does have 50 rounds total in real life, I mean. As for the reload of this weapon, it is moderate, not too slow but not too fast. I don't like the animation. It feels like they didn't really put enough time into it. And as for most, well, it has recoil comparable to the AUG. It goes to the right, but it is still easy to control. So for that, I suggest the stabilized stock. Though I'm using the tactical, it was still, as you saw there, still easy to perform a good medium range shot. This weapon's damage, though it says low, I believe it says low, it's in the lower 10s to even in the 20s, and that's typical for most submachine guns. But being that it has such a high rate of fire, you're dishing out that ammo pretty fast, and it makes up for all that. Medics, since I'm an engineer, medics and assaults will be your best friend, as they always will on the battlefield. So stay by them. Of course, with the high capacity mags, I do have 58 rounds per magazine and 1 extra magazine, with a total of well, 116 in reserve. Oh, he's gonna throw a grenade and run. Yep. Let's see. So, really not much else to say for this weapon. I do say it's actually pretty good if you know how to use it, and it would do better with casket mags, and I've even used it with the CQC ammo, though sacrificing being able to have more ammunition. CQC ammo benefits because you're putting less rounds into an enemy to kill them, being that you have to waste less ammo. So, as you saw there, the recoil really benefits this weapon, just like the AUG. He was running to the right, and my recoil, I just didn't even need to control it, I just let it go to the right. So that's something that this weapon benefits from greatly, is the recoil is actually pretty good. And it's not too crazy as most have been. Not just that, went up. I highly suggest, since for the engineer class I do use the hollow sight a lot, because I just prefer it on the type of weapons that I'm using. I really do suggest it for this weapon in particular, being that the iron sights are really hard to use. Not really hard, but they're just ugly. They're really not, you know, appealing in any way, and benefit the recoil in no way whatsoever. So that's why I suggest the hollow sight. Now, I'm not saying go out and buy a hollow sight instantly. You know, if you have the money to get this weapon, then you probably have the money to go purchase a hollow sight for it, unless you already do. Not just that, this gun looks nice with a hollow sight. I'm going to make a Call of Duty reference, but Call of Duty, I loved the P90 with a hollow sight. One of my favorite things to use in that game, being that it was so overpowered and was pretty much a spray and pray weapon. But all in all, it's still a great weapon, and can be a spray and pray weapon here as well. So right now I'm rocking it 10 and 1, gonna run out of ammo soon, and health as well. Had to happen sometime. But for just getting on and never really using this weapon that often, I've used it once at actually I used it with the CQC ammo, and I didn't really use any magazine capacities like increasers. So now that I'm doing that, I'm actually really enjoying this weapon, and I'm sure anybody else who's using it would very well enjoy it. You don't see it enough on the battlefield. I mean, maybe you could see it more, maybe you just want to see it less, because right now I'd say it's a really powerful gun, and being that it does a good moderate damage at a high rate of fire, and that's what MP7 benefits from, because it does such high, but that does higher damage, but at like a same quick fire rate. Besides that, nothing really else to say for this weapon. I hope y'all are enjoying this commentary. I'm just going to go on with it and talk about other topics. I hope y'all enjoyed my 2 videos before. I released 2 in one day. I did the M60 and the VSS, Ventores. I'm sorry, Black and Blue too. I apologize to you because I'm not going to do the SVUA anytime soon. Being that I really haven't used it since the update, and I've seen some of the best players use it and go negative constantly. So I don't know if I want to try it anytime soon. It seems like it's going to be one of those things that frustrate me. I mean, I'll do my best. But besides that, I do want to do a recon weapon after this, and I was thinking maybe the M95 or the someone had suggested the M14. Now that's a hard weapon to use as well, but if I try to get around to it, I will do it, and I'll be more than happy to do it for you guys. This weapon, I'm loving it right now. I wouldn't typically love it so much, but I don't know why. It's just so fun to use at the moment. If those guys were lined up better, I could have just held down on the trigger and boom, that would have been the end of that story. Rounds coming to an end, guys. I'll be talking to y'all on the loadout screen pretty soon. I'm going to show y'all my character customization as well, because I've been wanting to do that because I hadn't gotten around to it for my medic. Not my medic, my engineer. Sorry. But we'll get around to that soon. There it is. There you go, 16 and 3 with the FN P90 for the engineer class. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I went ahead and did a couple more rounds afterwards and did really positive with this weapon. Of course I did spam my RPG and went all ballistic with that, as being an RPG marksman and all. But I want to hop over to my apparel. I haven't shown y'all my apparel for the engineer yet. All I have is the full Russian outfit with the tank corpse beret and this jawbone balaclava. And that's all it is. I really like this outfit. I love this digital camo. I think it's a digital, it's a type of digital for the Russian. And I really like it. It just goes well with a lot of things. Alright, now back to the main topic, the weapons in my inventory. Come on there. The P90, holographic sight, standoff barrel, high capacity mags, elites paint job, and tactical stock. Paint job and sights are optional. As for the stats of this weapon, medium damage, high accuracy, medium range, and fast full auto. And has really, really high rate of fire. It's kind of second best when it comes to some of the submachine guns, but not the best. It has 50 rounds per magazine with only 2 magazines total. So that is why I use either the casket or the high capacity mags, because the damage is already good enough. You won't find that you're wasting too much ammo, especially if you have so much per magazine. Especially with the accuracy, you're not going to miss many shots, even at longer ranges, which is why I added the standoff barrel so I can get the +4 range. Besides that, that's about it for this weapon. I suggest you buy it. It's a great weapon. I don't know what rank you have to be to get it, though, being that I had it, I mean, I must have been way past the rank to get it. I'm sure it's somewhere past level 10, maybe. I'm not really 100% sure about that. But it's really a buy. Of course, how much it cost, I'm not sure. Typically, I put the amount something costs when I don't own the weapon. Of course, these are the standard ones. I own the +3 of them. But besides that, let me hop over to my training. As I said, if I didn't say this in another video, I'm using more of an aggressive engineer instead of since I don't play on places with vehicles. Though if I am on Karkin, I do have the vehicle damage assessment. So and I do have my RPGs maxed out just for that cause. But besides that, everything else benefits more towards close quarters combat. So that's about it for this video, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do the M95 next because it was requested by a few people in the server. They did request a PKM. I can do that afterwards. And someone requested the QJY88, but I said I'm not doing that. I keep getting requested to do the SVUA. Like I said in the video, I don't really want to do it yet, but I'll get around to it eventually. Besides that, I'll try to do some more recon weapons, do some more, finish up the engineer because I'm pretty close. And well, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. As always, much love and respect on the battlefield. Peace.